On to debate number 2. After the part tussle in Karnataka, now the state is facing another crisis where the state welfare seems to be taking a hit. Contractors working for the BBMP or the Greater Bangalore Mahanagarpalike have threatened to halt work over concerns about delayed payments for their completed projects over the last 2 years. The contractors claim that their bills, amounting to 1,700 crore rupees, are yet to be paid, despite several requests and meetings. Contractors allege that mismanagement and administrative delays by the BBMP are exacerbating their financial distress. On the other hand, BBMP has categorically stated that it could not be held hostage under any circumstances.
We are struggling the non-payment of since 24 months. They are treating us as slavers, and they are not treating us as contractors. We are invested money from borrowing loan from bank, borrowing from private agencies. Repayment is very tough in this situation. I request on behalf of contractors, Mr. Sidramaya Ji, CM of Karnataka, Mr. DCM, DK Shivakumar Ji, please solve the problem.
Anyway, we will deal with them. Nobody can put the system to ransom, so it is not advisable to go on such type of strike. And we had been accommodating their genuine demands. But certain demands, if we do not put any control system, it will become a very bad system.
The controversy surrounding the state civic body has snowballed into a flashpoint between Congress and BJP. On one side, Congress has vowed to find an amicable solution to the problem. The BJP has, however, pinned the blame on Congress's poll guarantees for the economic mess in the state.
No one can threaten the government, number one. Number two, I will see that whatever funds, there is a procedure for that funds flow and everything also. It is not from today. From long years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, bills have been pending. And on seniority, we are going to give that all those bills. I'll just have a meeting, look at it in the afternoon.
So the High Court has given very clear direction to the state government and to the administration of the BBMP. We are not listening. What may come? We are here to arrest, we are here to loot. Bangalore Development Minister and the concerned officers have got no respect for the law of the land. They are abusing the power. So what else the contractors can do? They have been tolerating them from very beginning. So the high time it has come. They have got no other option to protest.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's take this across to our guest now. Joining us, we have with us Surabhi Hodigere, who's spokesperson of the BJP. We have Mohan Krishna, former media advisor to ex-chief minister of the state. We have Sanjay Jha, author, who continues with us. But my first question goes across to TR Prasad Gowda, leader of the Congress. TR Prasad Gowda, how can we expect such a state of affairs for, the IT city, the Silicon City? We've seen the city flooded in the past. We are on the verge of the monsoons. In fact, the monsoons already hit several parts of the country. At a time like this, if contractors of the city's municipal corporation go on, go slow or stop their work, aren't we looking at a potentially disastrous situation for the residents of Bengaluru? TR Prasad Gowda.
Actually, the situation, everything is under control. We are doing payments to the contractors. We are doing the payments to the contractors, and everything is going smoothly. And I do not know why this question has arises. We do not know, because when BJP was last occasion, the BJP was in power. That time when Congress took over the administration, there was more than 3,500 crores of rupees was spending due to the contractors. We have managed to pay them all because during that time, the election time, they have given simply order without the calculation of the funding, other things. They have issued the order copies to the contractors, and they lost the power.
But why is the issue coming after 1 year?
We are.
If this issue was pending for 1 year, sir, why is it coming up now?
No. 1 second. No, sir, we have been making the payments. I am trying to tell you the facts. More than 3,500 crore was pending. Now you only telling it is 1,700. Still the payments are happening. Last week also we have paid to the contractors. Now but we partly we are paying. Not that we are not paying at all. We are paying. Everything is in order. And still we are managing.
Surabhi, we are paying the contractors. Everything is in order. This is because of the previous corrupt Sarkara. That in essence seems to be what the Congress is saying. Please respond to the Congress spokesperson.
Madhav, the matter of fact over here is that we did spend a lot more on Bengaluru, which is a good aspect. The fact that the Congress government does not have money for development, this is not my saying, this is the Deputy Chief Minister who said this in July of 2023. He said there is no money for development. We are seeing the after effects of the irresponsible fiscal management by somebody who claims to be one of the biggest economists running the state, etc., etc. There is this crisis, the reason there is a debate is because the Contractors Association president come out and said that payments are not being made, one, and second, the fact that payments are only going to those contractors who are willing to pay a bribe. This is a very serious accusation. If the Congress spokesperson who is here wants to tell us that there is pending amount from the BJP, the time the BJP was in power, and that there was mismanagement, why don't you do an investigation and an inquiry? That is not what's happening. What's happening here is that Congress is lacking funds, and that is why they have taken money from the, the backward classes, from SC/SC/PT fund and given it to the guarantees. That is why they're saying that there is no development. That's why the Congress MLAs themselves have come out and said that there is no money in the MLA lad given to us, no money for development being given to us. That is the reason, and beyond this, the corruption charge on the Valmiki case, which a minister has resigned for a 187 crore fund that was mismanaged, and then money was found in Telangana during Telangana election, as well as what is happening in Karnataka today. The biggest story in Karnataka is that the chief minister himself is being indicted and being accused of a case called the Muda case in Mysore, of having properties that were of higher value transferred to him. So the Congress government here is providing zero development and only giving us scams when they themselves try to sit behind this morality.
Okay.
And also the BBMP elections, nowhere in sight.
Okay.
What if the contractors are holding you hostage?
Okay,
this government and the
Well, to be fair, the BJP government also did delay the BBMP elections. Let's be fair about it. But I'm going to bring in Sanjay Jha on the point. The moot point, Sanjay Jha, that repeatedly comes up for discussion is that the government does not have funds. Now, Surabhi Hodigere, the BJP spokesperson, says that it's been admitted as much by the state Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar, who also happens to be the minister in charge of Bengaluru. And she says that the main reason for this is the promises, the poll promises of the Congress, the guarantees that have drained the state's exchequer. Please respond.
Madhav, I'm getting interrupted by an audio of another program on Times Now on my current.
All right, I'm just going to ask my technical team to fix that. Meanwhile, TR Prasad Gowda, take that question. Your guarantees have ensured that there are coffers are dry as far as the Karnataka government is concerned.
See, guarantees, sir, Madhavanji, it is nothing to do with the guarantees. Guarantees, money is allotted separately. Nothing to do with the administration, city administration. We have separate money for allocated.
It all comes from the same pool.
Fund for separate, all those things. And it is nothing to do with the guarantees thing. See, and end of the day, it is, Bangalore is the 40, we are the highest taxpayer in the country. From Bangalore itself, the whole state revenue generates from Bangalore itself. 60% of the revenue of the state generated from the Bangalore.
Yes.
And we are promptly paying to the center every year, whether doing it or not. We are last year also we paid, this year also we are paying.
So what does that have to do with the current problem?
Duty of the center to pay back our GST.
So BBMP will also be run by the center. You want the center to start running municipal corporations.
Technical point.
No. What do you want the centre to do? Start running municipal corporations across the country.
This GST money, they have to pay. This tax money will be utilized for the development of the cities.
GST money, we've not got our fair share. We are a high tax-paying city. Mohan Krishna, the centre is doing injustice to us. That's what TR Prasad Gowda is saying. Respond to him.
Madam, very good evening. What a joke Mr. Prasad Gowda is giving today to the country, that even centre has to take care of the municipalities. And that means that kind of worst administration done by Siddaramaiah government. Let me explain few things to you, Madhav. When we were in power, when Yediyurappa was the chief minister, he had given 8,500 crores average for 3 years. When Basuraj Bommai, our chief minister, he became the chief minister, under the Nagarothana, he has given 11,500 crores for 2 years. And what was the bill spending then? Mr. Prasad Gowda, don't lie on national channels, yeah? I know it very well. It was 700 crores was the pending. It was not 3,000 crores.
For lying and other things.
If Congress has to accuse only BJP for everything and centre for everything.
Okay, one by one.
Please, don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. If they want to accuse BJP and the previous government for that, what are they sitting for here? People have elected them to correct things. Let me explain one more thing to you. There are 3 premier institutions in Bangalore: ISRO, IISc and IIM Bangalore. Mr. Bommai, when he was the chief minister, he had taken them on the board to make the Bangalore develop in a very faster way and a big way. What is this DK Shivakumar is doing today? He wants Greater Bangalore today.
Okay.
Why it is required today, Greater Bangalore?
Okay.
First, correct the Bangalore situation. Provide money to the corporation. You have an efficient administrator by name Tushar Girinath. You are
Sanjay Jha, at the end of the day, the question is this. The question is this, Sanjay Jha, that those guarantees were promised. Those guarantees were promised during the election, fine. But here you have the BJP saying that those guarantees are proving to be too costly. And they're proving to be too costly not only for the state government, but also in this case to the common man in Bengaluru and in Karnataka. Sanjay Jha.
Madhav, very short points. Number one, very important. The BJP is very worried about delayed payments to contractors when this notorious government at the center has been so vulgar in not even actually clearing Manrega dues to poor people. This is the track record of the BJP, very rich of
Karnataka?
the BJP to lecture to Congress.
In Karnataka?
Let me answer the
name the states, elaborate on the charges.
West Bengal.
Back it up.
Let's look at West Bengal.
Yeah, West Bengal, of course, there's a different narrative. Is this relevant to Karnataka,
Absolutely.
please?
Yeah, I'm coming to Karnataka now. If you remember, during the campaign, the BJP's campaign was what? If you don't vote for the BJP, don't expect any support from the center. This is their double-engine Sarkar nonsense. This political party has destroyed cooperative federalism. Mr. Gowda, my colleague from Karnataka, is absolutely right. GST dues, GST dues, not even clearing rice and wheat for a welfare scheme to help subsidize distribution of food grains.
One by one. I'm going to come to both of you. I see Mohan Krishna and Surbhi's hands going up. I'm going to come to both of you. Let him complete his point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Conclude,
so my
please.
simple point is that the BJP today is harassing any non-BJP state government. And I'm speaking today with the responsibility based on data. Look at the Finance Commission's recommendations on distribution of taxes. The BJP has not recommended it not kind of executed it till today. So this party is basically doing everything to concentrate power. And they come on a program and blame the Congress because the Congress party's guarantees are popular. And they are known as a 40% Sarkara because their corruption ate away the revenues that the Karnataka government would have otherwise earned. And since they are giving lectures on fiscal...
The BJP government failed, the Congress government is successful, the guarantees are popular, and that's why you're trying to attack them. Please respond to Sanjay.
Mr. Sanjay Jha, I'd request you to please not misquote and say wrong things, because the Finance Commission has nothing to do with what states are getting. I mean, the Finance Commission, the BJP and the NDA government have nothing to do with each other. You've been in politics long enough to know that. That is a matter of the Finance Commission. This politicization of this North-South issue, that's what we're seeing every single time there is anything raised in Karnataka. People of Karnataka are tired of hearing center, 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 center. There is no government in Karnataka, is it? This government that Siddaramaiah is running over here, and the DK Shivakumar is a deputy chief minister, has enough money to hire BCG 9 crores to figure out how to raise revenues, because their revenue expenditure is increasing and they're unable to match their revenue goals. And then they're decreasing their capital expenditure, and that is what we're seeing in Bengaluru. In Bengaluru, which rightly gives, yes, 62%, shouldn't you be investing more in capital expenditure? Shouldn't you be building more infrastructure, making sure that the city is better equipped? No. And this accusation, Madhav, that people are not spending, the government is not spending money on other things other than poll promises, comes from not the BJP, it comes from the Congress. It comes from Congress.
Yes.
Your own MLAs, your own people who have lost the election are saying that what is the point of these poll promises when they have not delivered in the election? What do you have to say about that?
Respond very quickly, Sanjay Jha. We're at the end of this debate. Sanjay Jha, your own leaders have been raising this, that we don't have money for development, that we don't have money for our own local area development funds. And the entire government has said, the leaders have said that you'll have to just grin and bear it, because we just don't have those funds. It's a fact. It's on record.
For all the people in Bengaluru and Karnataka watching this program on their very critical state, the BJP harasses any government that it doesn't have in the states, and the Congress has been a victim of their political persecution.
Mr. Jha, let's assume the BJP is harassing the state government. Let's assume what you're saying is right. But doesn't the state government have its own powers and resources to administer the state?
It does.
That's the question that we're asking. Can we afford for the BBMP to completely collapse and stop functioning from Monday? Because that's what the contractors are pretty much threatening to do. How can the state government allow things to come to such a pass? Surely that's not the responsibility of the centre.
Madhav, let me tell you that the Congress government has had the arduous task of creating a fiscal balance after the complete distortions that were done by the previous government, which basically destroyed the revenue base of Karnataka by actually blatant corruption.
Okay.
And corruption hurts growth.
Well, Sanjay, that's a altogether new definition of the governance challenges in Karnataka that's being defined for the moment. But that's about all the time we have. TR Prasad Gowda, Sanjay Jha, Mohan Krishna, Surbhi Hodigere. We'll have to leave it there. Certainly, all eyes will be on the city of Bengaluru and whether the current crisis is going to spill over and have an actual impact on the citizens' lives as it potentially threatens to at the moment. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.